Hi, my name is Jennifer. I live in KL. Back in 2010, I was working in one of the big four, Ernst & Young, in auditing, but I knew it wasn't for me. At the time, I was serving actively in church, blending well in the community, and really wanted to settle down in UK with my then boyfriend. I taught at Coventry University and did some project with universities and international students on how to enrich their overseas experience. I knew clearly I did not want to serve international students in just one university, but universities across all the UK, which is why I started my business. Dad was really angry as I only needed to complete 5 out of 14 papers to be a certified accountant. He thought I was too young to start a business with no experience and in a foreign country. I was too stubborn to listen to his advice, and the only way to make me come back was to cut me off from the family payroll with no financial support. My part-time job as a lecturer wasn't enough to sustain me. Deep down, I felt so useless and like a complete failure. There were times when I was suicidal because I felt so useless and ashamed. I didn't come home and I barely called my dad for almost 2 years. Coming from a relative well-off family, I never had to worry about money, and I knew little about survival. When my dad cut my allowances, I had no saving. After struggling to pay my rent for months, I asked myself, why am I doing this? Out of nowhere, the UK government changed some rules for visa for foreign students to stay in the UK. The new requirement was to raise £250,000 through venture capital. We call it the Financial Service Authority in the UK. That is a lot of money to most people, but especially when you don't even have money for grocery. Despite the circumstances, I felt encouraged by God to keep persevering. We saw an opportunity and God had sent me a mentor to craft out the business plan to pitch to venture capital. He is also sent us our chairman, who is our first investor in the business, to get the ball rolling. It took us nearly 9 months of hard work. We were one of the first companies that got oversubscribed, which meant we could choose our investor and who we wanted in the business. Also becoming the first team of entrepreneurs who were awarded the entrepreneur visa under the new UK government in 2012. And we managed to sign off on the deals with VC on 30th March and got all the required documents sent off in the post to the Home Office in time before I got kicked out from the country. The whole experience in the UK has taught me to live with very little, and most importantly, to live in the grace of God. God is never late. In Isaiah 43:2 say this, "When you go through deep waters, I will be with you. When you go through river of difficulty, you will not drown."